Okay, so what I
Mm,
was saying
mm,
is that first we need to bring in the Duccharita Vipaka Sutta. Okay, and then we need to look at each one of these qualities where I break the precept. The first activity I need to do when I want to meditate, when I say meditating, is to first establish Sila. So the Sila gets developed when Sati is there. So Sati and Sila goes together. Okay, so there are 15 Charana Dhammas which Buddha has mastered. So one is the Sila, then Indriya Samvara, then Bhojana Matyanutta, then the fourth one is Jagariyani Yoga. These are the 4 out of 15 which are very important in terms of how we can inculcate or how we can develop the requisites or the requirements for attaining till arhat. Okay, so after Sotapanna, I need to start working on this. The first thing I need to do is to have Samvara Sila, basically. What is Samvara Sila is to restraining the senses from doing unwanted things. So as far as possible, the senses should not get associated with wrong things. So three ways of doing wrong. One is through Kaya, through Vachi, and through Manu. Okay. So the 10 Dasa Akusala, what we have, we can first start with 5 precepts. First thing I need to do, now I am going into meditation. So what I should meditate is the question. Is to just sit, watch the breath for a few minutes so that it relaxes. Now I bring in the conditions which might take me to the apayas if I am not having sati. Sati is remembrance, sati is also mindfulness. So when I want to develop sati, I need to have manasikara. So I need to develop the manasikara, that is proper attention to stop the duccharita. So in that sutta, Buddha explains what are the duccharita and what is the vipaka of it. The first thing I need to do. And then refer back to the Vidya Vitakka Sutta, wherein I see that mind brings in 2 thoughts. One thought of renunciation, another thought of worldly desires, one thought of being truthful, another thought of telling lies, one thought of non killing, another thought of killing, one thought of um, stealing, another thought of non stealing, one thought of sexual misconduct, and another thought of sexual misconduct, one thought of uh, the drinks and all that, Suramereya, another thought of giving up. These 5. So I need to watch all the time. So the first few days, I need to bring this into practice. Few days is really few days. Can be for 1 day to 7 days, depending upon how much of klesha I have. First thing I need to establish this 5 precepts. Now the question comes, how do I do it on a daily basis from morning till evening? In every transaction we do, we will have one or the other ways of seeing it. So we might tell lies, we might go and get intoxicated, we might steal. Stealing doesn't mean that I go and steal a material. Even stealing a code or stealing somebody's name or stealing something, the mind, which I think is pretty good, that will create unnecessary klesha. So this is what I need to do, like that, all the time, with all the transactions. If I'm meeting my parents, if I'm meeting my wife, son, daughter, friends, this, that, the sati should be made on the foreground so that it protects from these things from happening.
So I need to keep on thinking about the five sila all the time.
No, you need to be
That I
watching,
that I
not
should.
thinking.
Correct.
Savitakka, savichara, piti, sukha, ekagata comes next.
So you mean I have to be mindful that I should not break any of these five precepts?
Exactly.
And 24/7.
18 hours. The remaining, anyway,
Okay.
you can't be breaking any precept because you're
Okay.
sleeping.
When I'm sleeping, correct.
Yeah, 16 hours,
So when
8 hours sleep. So whenever the mind picks up something, can be anything. Another set of the mind, meaning the chitta is pure, actually, but it is having the kleshas or the defilements, so asavas. So it comes on the chitta. So you become that. The chitta becomes that. So if I tell lies, it is through vachi sankhara. Why am I telling lies? Is because there is some value in it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told lies. Now I need to reflect upon the Duccharita Vipaka Sutta. So that should be my starting point. So when I say I'm doing samatha, is this just watchful, breath with watching whether I'm getting this idea of breaking any one of the precept. So now the question comes, how much time? How much ever you can do in those 18 hours. If you can do for all 18 hours, well and good. If you are not able to do it for 18 hours, as many hours as you think the sati is there, so much is better.
Suppose I am practicing, if I am trying to be mindful of all these five precepts, but times comes when I feel that it is very difficult to be mindful. Like I am I'm trying hard, but a time comes where I feel like I should watch some video games, or I should watch some films or something like that because of my old habits. And that time, how to manage it?
No, precepts has got nothing to do with watching movies and watching video games or playing video games or talking to someone or whatever. It's just a precept. You are not breaking the precept. You are not, it's nothing to do with, see, you are having kama
Because
chanda. You are
but
having,
suppose in my mind, if I observe my mind, so I have this habit of watching YouTube videos and all these things, and I feel that this kind of habit is making a hindrance in my spiritual growth. Okay, so like some habits of mine, like watching YouTube videos or playing or anything like any such activities which are creating hindrance. So how to deal with that kind of mental tendency?
no, again, you misunderstood it. What you're talking is how to remove kama chanda.
Suppose I am getting pleasure out, I am seeking pleasure out of it. So there is a raga element there.
No, again, you are gone somewhere. First is sila. We are not talking about kama chanda. That is part of hindrance. We are talking about precept.
Okay.
They are two separate things.
Hmm. Okay, Sila is different and Kamachanda is different.
Yes, absolutely. That is
Oh,
Nivarna.
so first tell me what is the difference between Sila and this five Nivran? I was thinking that the Sila and the five Nivran both are same and Kamachanda and all these things. Sila
No,
includes
no, no.
all of these things.
No, no, no. Sila is morality. You have to build in moral values so that the chitta does not get into hindrance. It doesn't carry rebirth consciousness, which will create an environment into the apaya. That is Sila. Why? Because we started from Abhasara Brahma, and then we have come down into Manusaloka. Beyond that is apayas. That means we have come to the last point, after which it takes automatically to the lower realms of existence. So first we have to bring it to the Abhasara realm existence, for which you have to surpass the Deva realm of existence. And there are Kama Deva, Deva who enjoy Kama. So Kama Chanda is different, precepts are different. Precepts are required for establishing in the state which is required for higher, not for lower. Example, in the Uposatta Sutta, Devata or Deva Guna, they have a different set of mentality. They have Chaga, they have Sila, okay, they have Samādhi, they have pañña, they have that, which you and I don't have. So we are developing that quality so that when the body breaks up, the consciousness, vijnana, gets established in that realm because the sila is there. Okay. Because of that, the sati, you have worked out due to sati and virya, the samadhi is established and saddha is there, so the pañña is there. So you will get established in deva realm of existence. Clear? Now this is called sila. It's got nothing to do with nivarna. So in the Sāmaññaphalasutta, if you have seen, first is sila, second indriya samvara, third would be sampajanya, fourth santosa, fifth nivarna. After that, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. Clear?
Sir, one question I want to ask you here. Uh, you said that Sila is different and the Nivarans are totally different from the Silas. But when we break Sila because that we think that something will give me pleasure. You know,
Sila,
something.
no, 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 you are not breaking sila because of that. You are breaking sila because you don't know the danger. It's nothing to do with kama chanda, you are breaking the sila.
I think that Kama Chanda plays a very important role in breaking the Sila. No?
It plays a role. Whether important role or not important role is secondary. The first basic tenet why you and I don't have sila is because we don't believe in the future life, nor we have, that means we don't have fear of the future life, nor we have any idea of the past life. So in the mind, the michha ditti is that no past life, no future life. deeper inside. And hence, I don't see the danger. I don't see the adinav. I always look at asad, not adinav. Why do I see asad in killing, in stealing, in telling lies and all that? It's because you will get the result immediately to enjoy what you want to enjoy. You don't have to wait for some good moment to come to enjoy the fruit of sila, because you don't believe in in the past life or in the future. The first thing is to remove the michhaditti. The mundane michhaditti is that you have past life, you have present life, you have future life, and then there is karma and karma vipaka. Hatti, hitam, hatti, hutam, like that, there are 10 of them. The Samādhi. Okay. Now, if you look at the Chunda Sutta, he will explain exactly what you are supposed to do. It's there in the Chunda Sutta. You have to remove all 10 immoral deeds, all the 10 of them. 3 by body, 4 by speech, 3 by mind.
Mind.
Avijja,
Okay.
Vyapada, Michhaditti. All the 10. To begin with, you can take 5 of the precepts.
And these five precepts will take care of these 10 immoral deeds. If I am practicing five silas,
Will take you to a stage where you can remove the remaining immoral deeds.
okay, the 10 immoral deeds. If I am
See,
practicing 5 sila, it will take care of this 10 immoral deeds automatically.
yes.
I will not commit any of these mistakes if I
Why?
am practicing
Because
5
you have
sila.
understood the effect of the duccharita vipaka. Charita is character. Duccharita is bad character.
Okay. So now suppose one tried to follow all the 5 precepts, then the old habits of the mind will come on the mental surface.
Once you
Huh?
are done with this for a week, you will see your samadhi going very strong. And once samadhi starts growing very strong, all the defilement will start coming on the surface.
Hmm.
And you know how to clear that up.
Suppose when all the defilements, if I'm facing the defilements and for me it's very difficult to manage it or handle it, the defilements, that time how to what should be my approach to deal with, to tackle
No.
with that kind of defilements?
Again, we are going into too many of it. First, want to do, you have to first put a foundation for sila.
Correct.
What you are asking me of samadhi, you are not talking about sila, you are talking about samadhi. In samadhi,
Hmm.
the defilements will be seen and you have to work out to remove the defilement.
Okay.
First of all, we need to get into samadhi, right? That itself is broken. See, you have to
Yeah.
first sit in the boat. The boat
Now
itself
I
is
can,
not there.
yes, correct. Now I have understood your point of view, what you're trying to say.
Yeah, first the boat
Uh,
has to
uh,
be there. After sitting in the boat, you're asking, if I go this route, will I reach this land? If I go that route, will I reach that land? First, to take the boat. For the boat, you require to work.
Now I have understood that first I need to take care of the sila, then only I will be able to see my defilements. It will help
Yes,
me to see the defilements of the mind. The sila will help
yes,
me.
yes. So for
Okay.
sila, Like Naveen had asked me this. For Sila, how can I remain for 16 hours? That's the question. The answer here is see from Duccharita Vipaka Sutta. That's the best sutta to take. Now, can I keep on reading like this? Yes, you can read it like this and keep on reflecting in every action I do. I forget. That's precisely the problem. The Sati is not there. So, Sati is not there, Samādhi will not happen. So, first I have to put the virya, energy, to establish Sati. Sati has two links, one to pañña, one to virya, one to saddha. Backside of the wheel is Samādhi. So it has this V connection. So once I have saddha on Buddha, Dhamma, Sanghā, my Sati grows stronger. Clear? Now what I should do? There are multiple approaches. First approach. Bring in a Buddha. How? Bring in a Buddha like in Jinapanjara Sutta. There's another sutta, it's there in the Gāthā. Okay, so then it is, let us say, it is spirit chanting. Okay, so what is that number? I don't know. But if you search on the net for Jinapanjara.
Jinapanjara Sutta.
So now what I am supposed to do, Ashutosh, this is what I do. I will recite it first thing, the morning when I get up and the mind is pure. First thing, I need to put the Buddha. So now you see what happens. Okay, so what I am going to do is, I will say Jayasana Gāthā Buddha Jetva Maram Savanihim Chatu Satcha Bisamrasam Epi Vinsu Narasabha. So the Buddha, Jaya, victorious. Jayasana Gāthā Buddha Jetva Maram Savahanam Chatu Satcha Sabham Rasam Ye Pibimsu Narasabha. The best of the men has had nectar of Four Noble Truths and has defeated Mara. Clear? So this I reflect. This is before, even before setting precept. Okay. Then it is starts with Anhankara Buddha Attavi Sati Nayaka Sabbe Patittita Maiham Attakete Munisara. So now these Buddha, Tanhankara is the first Buddha. Adi, Tanhankara Dayo Buddha. Adi means others, following them. So there are 28 Buddhas. Attavisati Nayaka, 28 of them. Attavisa is 28. Atta is in Hindi. Sabbe patittita maiham matthakete munisara. Now what I do on my forehead, to top of the forehead to here, I will establish all the 28 Buddhas as a visualization, that they are seeing all of my actions. Clear?
Clear.
Now you see what happens. Se patithito maiham buddho dhammo avalochane sangho patithito maiham ure sabba gunakaro. So this Buddha who is established on my head, Dhamma is in my two eyes, Vilochane. Lochana is eyes.
Hmm.
Sangha is established in my chest. Clear? So when I stand in front of the mirror, or when I've just woken up, this eyes, I have donated it to where? To Dhamma. What did I donate this for? Buddha. What did this body have donated
Buddha.
for? Sangha. So now, Buddha,
Sangha.
Dhamma, Sangha. Clear?
Established within myself, all the three.
Yes.
Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha.
Hadaye me anuruddho. Anuruddha is sitting in the Sariputto cha dakhine. Left hand side is Sariputta. Kondanyo pitti bhagasmin. Behind. Moggallano cha vamake. Now what will happen is Sariputta will slap me if I do something from the left. Anuruddho will keep on telling me Vilas, 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 no, no. And Moggallana will slap me from here. Kondanyo is back. He will cover my back. Sariputta is covering my left. Moggallana is covering my right. Anuruddha is the center. Buddha is on top. Dhamma is
So
here.
all the Buddha and his disciples are helping me now.
Yes. Dakhine savane maiham asum ananda rahula kassapocha mahanamo ubhosum vama sotake. Ananda and Rahula are in the ear. They only listen Dhamma. Kassapa and Mahanama is in the left ear. Ananda Rahula in the right ear. Left ear, Kassapa and Mahanama. Kesato pitti bhagasmim suryova pabhankaro. Nissinno siri sampanno sobito munipungavo. Sobita, Thero. The backside is shining. Siri Sampanno. He knows everything. So now I am lustrous from all sides. This is Sati. This much I need to remember. Now, Kumara Kassapo Thero Mahesi Chittavadako. So Maiham Vadane Nityam Patitsasi Gunakaro. So Elder Kumara Kassapa, the great sage, brilliant speaker, is in my tongue. Now I can't tell lies. I can't have harsh speech. I can't slander. I can't talk nonsense. Why? Kumara Kassapa is there. Okay. Punno Anguli Malocha Upali Nanda Sivali Thera Pancha Ime Jata Dalate Tilaka Tava. That is the Punna Angulimala Upali Nanda Sivali. They are shining like 5 petals. When I go, not only these people are watching, these people are saying, I will give you. Sesa Siti Mahatera Vijita Jina Savaka. Like this. If I do it, I'm done with it.
So it will help me to develop my sati
Yes.
if I do this Jinapanjara Sutta.
Jinapanjara Sutta. Wait, if I can get a good one, I will share with you. Got it. I'll share this with you. This has with English translation. Okay, becomes easy. So Kumara Kasapo Nama Mahesi Chitravadako So Tuiham Vadane Nityam Patittasi Gunakaro Punno Anguli Malocha Upali Nanda Sivali Thera Pancha Ime Jata Lalate Tilakatava Sati Mahatera Vijita Jina Savaka Jalanta Sila Tejena Angamangesu Santita Ratanam Purato Asi Dakhine Metta Suttakam Dajaggam Pachato Asi Vame Anguli Malakam Khandamora Parittancha Atana Natiya Suttakam Akasa Chadanam Asi Sesa Pakara Sandita Jina Pada Samyukte Dhamma Pakara Lakhane Vasatote Chatukichena Sada Sambuddha Panjare Vatapitta Sanjata Bahirajattu Paddava Asesa Vilayam Yantu Ananta Gunatejasa. So we'll stop till here. Okay, so what we need to do, the remaining Sesa Siti Mahathera, the remaining theras, the remaining teachers, who are 80 in number. Vijita Jina Savaka, they are victorious disciples of Buddha. Jalanta Sila Tejena Angamangesu Santita. So Angamanga is the limbs. So when I'm walking with elders. So I'm literally carrying Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Clear?
Because all the Buddha's disciples are helping me now.
Yes.
It is like a invocation. We made invocation. We are seeking help.
Yes, we are seeking help. So now to establish Sila, on one side, Sati on another side, I am bringing Jinapanjara. I am creating a Panjara, means a cage.
Jinapanjara. Panjara, yes, correct.
Panjara is the cage.
A panjara means a shield around me, which will protect me from the.
It is a protection. So it's a Panjara, cage. So no animal will come and harm you. So nobody can come and harm me. Nobody. Not even Mara can come. Because I am under the watchful eyes of Dhamma. So how should I start? Jayasana Gāthā Veera Jetva Maram Savanidhim Chatu Satcha Matarasam Yepi Vimsu Narasabha. So this is about the Buddhas, what they have achieved. Savahimim. They destroyed the reins of the Mara.
Hmm.
Through what? Chatusaccha matarasam rasa, the nectar. Ye pibimsu narasabha. By experiencing the Four Noble Truth, they destroyed the illusion created by the Mara. Okay. So now this I have to reflect. So whom am I reflecting? The Buddha. What does the Buddha has? Dhamma. And the followers of Buddha is Sangha. But around me for 200 kilometers, there is no Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. That's okay. I don't require. This Jinapanjara is sufficient. Why should I go in search of some person seeing that whether is a knowing of Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha or not?
This sutta alone is enough.
Exactly. So Ashutosh, you don't have to go behind searching. So what is my first step? Sila. Remember that. For that you require Sati. For that purpose you need to put energy, virya. Saddha you are getting from the Jinapanjara. Jinapanjara is giving you the Saddha.
Correct.
Sati is getting developed. So you have to put virya. What will happen? Automatically you will start establishing Samādhi and you get pañña. So the 5 indriyas are
Developed.
So now Vipassana, what I have learned through VRI, doesn't have any one of these. But I don't have to throw it out. It's a good one I have learned. So what I can do? First I establish Silā. For Silā, I bring in Jinapanjara. Now I am able to sit into Samatha. Using the same Anapana what Goenkaji teaches. Same one. No problem. That helps me to get into Samādhi. What Samādhi? Not what Goenka does. On either Dhatu or whatever I want to take. It will be able to penetrate.
Okay, sir, one question. So you have, as you said, that first we need to do Jinapanjara Sutta. It will help us to develop Sati. Okay. Then now Sati and Sila both are developed, and it will help us to reach to the Samādhi, to attain the Samādhi, first dhyana, second dhyana, and then so on and so forth. So now you in the beginning you said that the Sila and the Nivaran both are the different things.
Yes.
When we attend,
I'll come to that. First, let us sort out till Silā.
Sila. Till here I have understood what you're trying to say.
Now we go to Samādhi. Samādhi involves 4 tasks before coming into Nivarana.
First, yeah.
First, you have to do Indriya Samvara.
Okay. Nivaran will appear in the state of Samādhi, na?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now you carry on.
It doesn't appear in Silā. It appears in Samādhi. When you try to establish Samādhi, you will not be able to do that because of Kamachanda, Vyapada, Thinamida, Udacha, Kukkucha, Visikicha. So first Silā, let's say I have established Silā for 7 days. Only Silā, no Samādhi. Only Silā. In that only Samādhi is there. Peramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Correct? You are on mute.
Because when I'm practicing Sila means I am mindful that I should not break any of these precepts.
And there is Samadhi in that. What
so
Samadhi?
I am practicing Sila and Samadhi together.
Yes, you are practicing Samadhi to the extent of setting up the Sila.
Sila, yes.
So it's like first you have to put a scaffolding for constructing the building. The scaffolding is the Sila. That also has to be properly put, otherwise, you can't put bricks to build the room. First, you have to put a scaffolding. Otherwise, it will break. So, below the foundation should be very strong. The foundation is Sila. Now, what I am trying to do is to climb up on the 99th floor without having foundation. What happens? Not possible.
Right.
Right. So, I have to have patience. The first 7 days, Sila, Samadhi for Sila. Not Samadhi for first jhana. Samadhi for Sila. Now I know I've established Sila. How? Mind is in Sati. Why? Jinapanjara. I can't be doing any mistake. I should keep on practicing this. So what I need to do, morning when I get up, I should start. What? Jayasana gata vira jetva maram savahimim chatu sacha matarasam yepi vimsum nara sabha tanhankara dayo buddha attavi sati nayaka sabbe patititha tuhyam mattakete munissara tire patititha buddha dhammo cha tavalochane संघो पठितो तुह्यं मुरे सब्बगुणाकरो हदये अनरुद्धो च सारिपुत्तो च धक्खिने कोण्डन्योपित्ति भागस्मिन्मुग्गल्लानो शिवामके धक्खिने सवने तुह्यं माह्युम् आनन्दराहुल कस्सपो कच महानामो उभो संवामसोतके केसन्ते पित्ति भागस्मिं सूर्यो वियपभङ्करो निसिन्नो सिरिसम्पन्नो शोभितो मुनिपुङ्गवो कुमारकस्सपो नाम महेशी चित्रवादको तुह्यं वदने नित्यं पठितासि गुणाकरो पुन्नो अंगुलिमालो च उपाली नन्दसीवली हेरा पंच इमे जाता ललाटे तिलका तव तेसासीति महातेरा विजिता जिनसावका जलन्ता शीलतेजेन अङ्गमङ्गेषु तन्तिता रतनं पुरतो आसी धक्किने मेट्टसुत्तकम् जग्गं पच्यतो आसी वामे अङ्गुलिमालकम् खन्दमोरपरित्तं च आतानातियसुत्तकम् आकाशाच्छद्धनम् आसी शेषापाकारसन्तिता जिनाना बलसंयुक्ते धम्मपाकारलङ्कते वसतो ते चतुःखिच्छेन सदा सम्बुद्धपञ्जरे वातपित्त आदिसञ्जाता बाहिरज्जत्तु पद्दवा अशेषा विलयं यन्तो अनन्तगुणतेजसा जिनपञ्जरमज्जत्तं विहरन्तं महीतले सदा पालयन्तु त्वं सभ्ये ते महापुरिसा सभ इच्छेवमच्छन्त सुरक्षो जिनानुभावेन जितूत पद्धवो बुद्धानुभावेन हतारि संगोचराहि सद्धम्मनुभाव पालितो इच्छेवमच्छन्त कतो सुरक्षो जिनानुभावेन जितुपपब्दवो धम्मानुभावेन हतारि संगोचराहि सद्धम्मनुभाव पालितो इच्छेवमच्छन्त कतो सुरक्षो जिनानुभावेन जितुपपद्दवो संघानुभावेन हतारि संगो चराहि सद्धम्मनुभाव पालितो सद्धम्मपाकार परित्तिकोऽसि अट्टार्य अट्टादिशासु होन्ति यत्तन्तरे अर्थनाथा भवन्ति बुद्धं वितानं वा जिनाति ताते भिन्दन्तो मारसेनं तव शिरसि तिथो बोधिम् आयुह्य सत्ता मोग्गल्लानोऽसि वामे वसते भुजतते दक्षिणे सारिपुत्रो धम्मो मध्ये उरस्मिन् विहरति भवतो मक्षतो मोरयोनिं सम्पत्तो बोधिसत्तो चरणयुगगतो भानुलोके कनातो सब्भावमङ्गलम् उपद्रवदुन्निमित्तं सब्भीतिरोगगहदोषमशेषनिन्दा सब्बन्तराय भयदुःसुपिनम् अकन्तं बुद्धानुभावे भावपवरेण पयातु नासम् सब्भावमङ्गलमुपद्रवदुन्निमित्तं भीतिरोगगहदोषमशेषनिन्दा सब्बन्तराय भयदुःसुपिनम् अकन्तं धम्मानुभावपवरेण पयातु नासम् सब्भावमङ्गलमुपद्रवदुन्निमित्तं भीतिगहदोषमशेषनिन्दा सब्बन्तराय भयदुःसुपिनम् अकन्तं संघानुभावपवरेण पयातु नासम्. This ends Jinapanjara. Now like this, if I keep on doing thrice or 4 times in a day for 7 days, you will not have any bad deeds. Okay, this is the first step. So then your sila is established. Now you come to indriya samvara. So now you can do animitta.
For Indriya Samvara, I need to do Anitta.
That is the indriya samvara. Yes, animitta, that is nimitta grahi, you make it as animitta. And
Will you please?
Yes.
Will you please explain what is Animitta? I do not understand.
Animitta is signless, so you don't have to put any sign. So when you are watching anything, when you are hearing anything, when you are tasting anything, when you are touching anything, try not to notice. Note.
Judge good or bad.
Judge, not only judge, don't note, don't symbolize.
Okay.
Because then you get two things. You get abhijja and vyapada when you do that. So when sila is strong, you'll be able to you'll be able to make the indriya samvara. So when you are doing indriya samvara, it becomes indriya samvara sila. Sila for indriya samvara. And then you can apply this for all the postures. What is all the postures?
All the 4 postures, sitting.
No, not all the 4. All.
Okay.
That is abhikante, patikkante, sampajanakari hoti, alokite, vilokite, sampajanakari hoti, samanjise, pasarite, sampajanakari hoti, sangati, pachati, varadharane, sampajanakari hoti, asite, pite, khaite, saite, like that.
Whatever I am doing, I have to be mindful.
Not mindful,
Eating.
mindful to an extent of Indriya Samvara.
So you have recited this Pali chanting. I do not understand all the
Which one?
meaning. Right now, you have
Abhikante, patikante.
correct.
Okay, I can tell you in
So
English.
you can tell me the
Yes.
explanation.
Yes. What is abhikante, patikante, sampajanakari hoti is that you abhikante, going forward, patikante, going backward.
Okay.
Be mindful of what? Of Indriya, where it is going.
Hmm.
Okay.
Abhikante, patikante, going forward and going backward.
Yes. When going in the
Okay.
front and going in the back, practice sampajanakari hoti.
Sampajan means this the Indriya seal, Indriya Samvara seal.
Yes, Indriya Samvara Sila. Okay.
Hmm.
Alokite vilokite is alokite vilokite. Looking
So
ahead,
alokit.
looking aside.
Okay. Looking ahead, looking aside.
Samanjite pasarite. Samanjite, stretching. Pasarite is bending and extending. Sampajanakari hoti. Sanghati pacha chivara dharane. Chivara is cloth. Sanghati is Sangha is for the Sangha, you are wearing the cloth or your outer robe and inner robe, whatever you are putting. Like what dress we wear. You are aware of the Indriya
Indriya Samvara seal.
Samvara. For that, that sila should be there. Then only this will work.
The first five, then it will work.
This will work. Then asite, pite, khaite, saite. Asite, pite, drinking.
Hmm.
Khaite, khana. Saite, tasting it. So,
Hmm.
khaite is chewing. Sampajanakari hoti. Uchchara passava kamme. Urinating, defacing. Then gate, tite, nisinne, sutte, jagarite, bhasite, tunni bhave. That is gate, walking. Tithe, standing. Nisinne, sitting. Sutte, sleeping. Jagarite, waking. Okay. Then bhasite, speaking. Tunhi bhave, silent. This is what I need to do.
Hmm.
When I do this, automatically I get contented. Of four. Pindapata, why am I eating? Chivara, why am I dressing? Then
Hmm.
Senasana, this room and a bed. Then Gilana, that is medicine. These are my requisites. So now I don't have anything to carry. Light. So I'm in santosa, contentment. And now I start working on hindrance. Nivarana.
That's the mistake we create. No, you have explained everything so beautifully. Now, what I was doing, I was trying to deal with the hindrance without establishing all these things, without taking care of silas, indriya samvar, and all these things, and I was not succeeding.
Yes,
That's the mistake we do.
correct. So it will not work.
Mm.
Now it will start working. So first Jinapanjara. When I establish Jinapanjara, the 5 sila will automatically get established because Buddha is watching, Buddha is watching, Buddha is watching, Buddha is watching. So Sati will become more and more and more and more strong that Hare yaar, Buddha is watching, Buddha is watching, Buddha is watching, Buddha is watching. And the Sangha is watching, the Dhamma is watching, Tavalochane.
Mm.
It's so fearful now to do any mistake. So till here. Then Visikicha completely gone because you're already a Sotapanna. So the other Visikicha, whatever was doubts are there, whether it will lead to liberation or not, is also gone. With Visikicha going away, Thinamida will not be there.
Hinamida means carelessness, na?
No. Sloth and torpor. So that means you feel
Okay.
sluggish by body. You will procrastinate. We'll do from tomorrow.
Okay. Hinamida. So it will also vanish.
Yes. So that is procrastination. You postpone, and you feel it's okay. Today I will enjoy. Tomorrow we'll see.
Mm.
So with Visikicha going away, Thinamida will not be there. With Thinamida and Visikicha not being there, Kukucha is not there. Remorse, feeling morally remorse, whether what will happen, this will happen, that will happen. Oh, yesterday I did not do, I should have done it. All that will not be there.
No repentance, what we call no repentance. That I have.
Repentance. Yes, you don't have to repent.
Mm.
If you don't have repentance, you don't have Visikicha, doubt, and then the Thinamida. Now you can touch and break abhijja.
The root cause, avidya.
Not the abhij, kamachanda.
Abhijya.
Abhijja is
Okay.
kamachanda. Abhi ichcha. Ichcha is liking. Abhi is higher, making it too much. I like this, I like that, I like this, I like that.
Liking and disliking tendency.
Not disliking, liking, more. I need this, I need this.
Okay.
That is what kama chanda. Chanda is interest. Kama is enjoying the senses.
Mm.
That breaks away. The moment that breaks away completely, Vyapada cannot survive even for a moment. And at that time, you reach Anagami. Simple. Over.
So without entering any dhyana,
Yes.
I will directly reach to the Nagami without entering into first dhyana, second dhyana, third dhyana. So no need to go into the. So no need to attain first, second, third dhyana.
This is through wisdom. This is called as pañña vimukti.
So there are many methods to attain Anagami stage.
Yes, there is
One is through one.
Cheto vimukti is there, pañña vimukti is there. Cheto vimukti through 4 Brahma viharas, you can become Anagami. There are very ways of doing it.
Like one way is to through the first, second, third dhyana. One way you have just told me now. One way is called through Brahma Vihara. We can also attain the fruits of Anagami or Arhant.
After you get into Anagami, you start the jhana. Basically, that is when you are in jhana, rupa jhana, arupa jhana.
And which path Buddha took?
Both.
The first jhana.
All jhanas. So next after this is jhana. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, and then getting out of the body. Astral travel.
So till now, when the Kama Chandra, if I am able to break the Kama Chandra, the liking tendency, then I will attain the fruit of Anagami. Correct? And then I will enter into the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth and the fifth. Correct?
Yes.
Then after 8th jhana, I will attain the Sotapatti and then all this.
Not Sotapatti Magga. No. It is
Then?
Arhata Phala.
So
After
I'm not
Anagami,
able to understand, sir.
after Anagami, how will you come back to Sotapatti Magga?
That's why I'm asking you, na, ki, so after Anagami, so these all the stages of the 8 stages of meditation, it will happen after the Anagami stage.
Wait for a second.
Before or after?
Wait for a second. Now, first and foremost, you are a Sotapanna. First and foremost, you need to know whether you're Sotapanna or not. First thing, how do you know you're a Sotapanna? You will not be able to break the Sila. Once you start doing it, you know that you are not able to break the Sila and you're always in Buddha, Dhamma, Sanghā. That means you are a Sotapanna. And you have understood Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vinyana. So there's no I in that. So you have self-realized.
So I have the knowledge of all the 5 aggregates if I'm Sotapan.
Yes.
Hmm.
Now there are only 3 stages what Buddha talks about. First is a Sotapanna, second is Anagami, third is Arhat. There is no Sakadagami. He just says that Sakadagami is a stage where the person doesn't have, he has reduced the Kama Chanda and Vyapada or Abhijja and Vyapada. But the milestone exactly are first Sotapanna, Anagami, Arhat. Okay. Now what I am trying to say to you, you can do the jhanas from Sotapanna onward till Arhat. You can do through pañña route after Sotapanna through this method. In this
Okay, so
method,
both are different methods.
not both are different method. In this, you don't have to necessarily sit for jhana. You are in jhana.
Okay.
Got it?
In this method, I am mindful all the time.
Yes,
so no
which
need to
means
sit.
what? That means what? You are always in the jhana. Which jhana? Vitakka vichara.
Indriya Samarsil, I am practicing.
That is jhana only, no? What else is jhana? So, vitakka vichara piti sukha is always there. So, you are in ekagata. You are in jhana. Now, what you do is, you attain this jhana to go out of your body wherever you want. Okay.
So this method is called Pragya Vimukti, huh?
Pañña vimukti. Correct.
Pañña Vimukti. Then and other tools are Chitta Vimukti and the Brahma Vihara Vimukti.
Yes.
You have explained everything so beautifully. Now I have understood a little understanding of the Buddha Dhamma.
Good.
Because we read a lot, but we don't have the clear-cut understanding that how should we proceed. We are reading this sutta, then this sutta, then this sutta, and we are not able to figure it out. What way should we go? Thank you so much, sir. It was mind-blowing lecture.
No problem. So you had other questions. So let's finish the questions also.
No, you carry on. I am just enchanted by your lectures today.
Okay. Fine then. So should I end or what?
So that's all we need to know, that this.
This is the process. This is what you need to do on a daily basis for next 7 days. So
So
7
now
into
I was
7.
asking one thing or one more question. You said that first we need to do Jin Panjar Sutta and
Jinapanjara. I will send it to you. Wait.
uh,
Yes. The
mm,
victor's armor.
okay. So now one more thing I want to ask you. So first I need to reflect on Jinapanjara Sutta. It will help me to establish in Silā and Sati,
It will establish you the Buddha in you,
Buddha
not
in me,
the
and it will help.
not the Sila. It will help you to see as though Buddha is seeing you. See, you are in a park and Buddha comes and he says, Ashutosh, do you want my help? And Ashutosh says, yes, 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 sir. Okay, do one thing. You put me on the head and you put the Dhamma in the eyes and you put all my disciples on your body. Yes, sir. Now, wherever you go, whatever you do, we are watching you. This is called as observer effect. With observer effect, the mind becomes completely still, doesn't go anywhere, doesn't get into vikhepa. So the first step in the meditation is to come out of vikhepa. In Sanskrit, vikshepa. In English, distraction.
Mm.
Cut the distraction. First thing. Samatha is cutting the distraction. Samatho is samatha.
So first Jinapanjara Sutta,
First
then
Jinapanjara Sutta, then the Sila, then Indriya Samvar.
Indriya Sambar through Animitta.
Through Animitta. Sign. Once you come till here, you will come to know how to do Animitta.
Okay.
That is the best way to put it.
Now I do practice Buddha Vandana too every day, every morning and in the evening. So I
Your
still need
question
to.
started with that. Your question started with that. So, what is Buddha Vandana is reflecting based upon the Duccharita Vipaka Sutta and saying that how lucky you are to get the Buddha, Dhamma and Sanghā. So, the mind starts giving up all of these dirty things.
So I have to visualize that Buddha is sitting in front of me when I am doing Buddha Vandana.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So, if I sit and say, Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa, on what basis? On the basis that he has shown the way to freedom and I can test it and see it. Then the second time. So, first one is a body. The second time, Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. This is from the speech. The third time, Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. This is from the mind. Now I say, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami, Saranaagamanam sampunnam. Now I take a pause and reflect, why did I do this? Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. It's because I can't take refuge in anyone.
Hmm.
Why? Because I have reached here from abhasara realm of existence. I've come down, come down, come down, come down, come down.
Abhasara means
Abhasara
Abhasara
is
remain.
a realm, is a loka. In 30,
Okay.
I had shared that 31.
Yes, you have 1 minute. 31 lokas.
You open that first. We'll go through that.
So now the Rahul Vagga Sutta we are practicing. It is Pragya Vimukti way. Rahul Vada Sutta. It talks about Pragya Vimukti or Chitta Vimukti
Pañña,
or
pañña.
Panya Vimukti.
You forget that for time being. You don't put your mind in too many things.
Okay.
It is the 17th loka, 17th realm. Second jhana. When you do it, you get into the 17th. Asara Deva.
Hmm.
Okay. Now I reflect upon that and say that only Buddha can guide me on through his Dhamma on how to go back to the Brahma realm of existence. So I have to create Brahma Vihara.
Hmm.
For that, Buddha is going to help me. So Buddham Saranam Gacchami, that is what I am doing. Why? Is because of this. So what I should now understand what is Buddha. Buddha means iti piso bhagava araham samma sambuddho vidyacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisadhamma sarati satta deva manusanam buddho bhagava iti. Then swakhato bhagavata dhammo sandittiko akaliko yehi pasiko opanaiko pachattam veditabbo vinyuhi iti. Upatipanno bhagavato savaka sango ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sango Samichipatipanno bhagavato savaka sango Nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sango Yadidam chattari purisayugani atta purisa puggala yesa bhagavato savaka sango Ahunayyo pahunayyo dakkinayyo anjali karniyo anuttaram punyakyattam punyasa iti. So now I have done this. After this, I need to relax and just keep observing the nature of Buddha, the nature of Dhamma, the nature of Sangha for hours together. I'll be doing something, reading or office work or whatever. Background, this should be running.
Okay.
You do
Buddha
whatever you
Dhamma
are
and
doing.
Sangha.
My wife calls, attend, then son comes, then this comes, then that comes, then this happens, that happens. Keep this in the background. Okay. Whenever the work is completed, put this in the foreground, the front. Having done that, now it's time for me to reflect upon Jinapanjara and establish the Buddha, then the Dhamma, then the Sangha.
Then this Dustrita Vipaka Sutta for Sila.
After having done this, then the precept, then after that, Ducharita Vipaka Sutta, to see that I don't break any precept because the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha are watching me. Finished. 7 days. After 7 days, you and I are a different person altogether. Let us say I start with you now. After 7 days, you can see a complete change, which will create a necessary condition for getting into Samādhi. Indriya Samvara. then sampajanya, then santosa, and nivarana. We can do like this.
And no need to sit in 1 hour meditation.
You can sit, you don't want to sit, don't have to sit. It's now it is free.
Up to
You can do whatever you want. But now you are in the vicinity of the Buddha, like a CCTV camera. It is watching.
suppose if I am doing if I'm doing sitting meditation, at that time also I need to reflect upon this qualities of Buddha, Dhamma and Sanghā.
Yes, absolutely. Same one. Duccharita Vipaka. That will be the meditation subject.
Okay. No watching the breath.
No,
Watching breath is no.
not required.
Nothing.
You don't have to watch the
Okay,
breath, you don't have to watch the sensation. That is one method of doing it, but this is it makes you so firm because that is there in the Sāmaññaphalasutta. There in the sutta. You can cross check. How are you doing it? You can cross check. And it's there in the Jinapanjara Sutta. So you have created a panjara, created a cage, you put a fence around you. Nothing can come.
So now for 7 days I am going to practice this.
I will also
with
practice with you.
sincerity.
I will also
With sincerity.
Yes, I will also practice with you. We both can meet up in the evening to discuss how it has gone.
Okay. Done. Every evening we will meet and I need your
8:30 to 9,
motivation.
half an hour. 8:30 to 9. We'll not spend too much time. 8:30 to
Okay.
9. Before sleeping, again establish the sila.
Okay.
Morning establish the sila. Afternoon establish sila. Night you establish sila. Again morning, evening, night. Just like you take a tablet 3 times a day.
Morning, evening. Okay, 7 day, 3 times.
Morning, afternoon, evening. Morning, afternoon, evening. Morning, afternoon, evening. 3 times medicine.
Okay. Done, sir. Let's do it.
I am also done. So we both will do together.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll keep 8:30 as our meeting time. 8:30 to 9 or 9 to 9:30 we'll do it. That's the best thing. Half an hour, not more than half an hour. We discuss. We'll also record so that anybody wanting to see how we are progressing, they can take the benefit of it. So then your way of managing things will change in 7 days. You can see the change in yourself. You would know, you can compare between what you were doing and what it is. Clear?
Clear. So are we going to meet tonight 8:30 to 9 or shall we do it from tomorrow?
Today will not meet. Anyway, we have spoken.
We have spoken enough. So from tomorrow now on we will do
Tomorrow
it.
9 o'clock.
We will meet.
Tomorrow 9 o'clock we will meet.
Okay, sir.
We'll just share our experience. From morning till now, have I broken any sila? Now from now till we meet tomorrow, we shouldn't be breaking any sila. Whatever we have broken earlier is okay. Now you can't do anything. From now, considering the Jinapanjara, Sati should develop that they're watching should be there.
Okay.
That will be good.
So now first let me tell you how to practice what I have understood in 5 minutes. First Buddha Vandana,
Yes.
Okay,
Buddha, Dhamma,
reflect upon
Sangha.
Buddha.
Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So Buddha Vandana as usual. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Give some 5 minutes and you
Hmm. Then
wait.
reply.
Then you think, why are you doing this? Namo tassa
Hmm.
bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Why are you doing it? Because he has found out a way of escaping from birth and death cycle. So this is why the reason I am prostrating to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Then, knowing that he is going to guide me, I am saying Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, because there is nobody else who can give me the sarana. That is, nobody can give me a refuge. Nobody can give me a support. Nobody can handhold me and show the way. Hey boss, do like this. Nobody. So now with whomever teacher I am with, Buddha is my teacher, Dhamma is my teacher, Sangha is the teacher. I now have full faith in the teacher because I have seen that that path will lead to liberation step by step. Then itipiso bhagava arahan, that all that, and then I sit for another 5 minutes watching the breath. I can keep for 10 minutes or whatever that minute is. Then I had to establish sila. What I would have done immediately, I would have said panati pata veramani sikhapadam samadhiyami atinna dana vera. That is like recitation. There's
Five
nothing.
Shilas.
5 shila, that doesn't do anything. After that, over. In Vihara it works because after that I'm not speaking to anyone.
Hmm.
So if I don't speak to anyone, where is the question of breaking the seal? But here I have to
Correct.
speak to someone, I have to do something, I have to go out, I have to work, I have to feed, I have to bring medicines, I have to bring vegetable, fruits, I have to meet people, then they will be telling lies and I need to be part of that. They would be doing some stealing, I need to be part of it. They would be doing something else. Girls will come, women will come, this will come, that will come. My eyes will start rolling towards that. In VRI, I don't have anything like that. I'm just sitting.
Hmm.
But this is not VRI.
This is life.
This is life. So now I can't be sitting in VRI forever. Now my parents or my family or my wife, son, daughter will say, my father has gone mad. What is he doing?
All the time sitting,
All the time
doing
sitting and
vipassana.
closing eyes. No, that doesn't help. My sila, irrespective with whom I am, should remain the same. Correct.
Correct.
So for that, I am bringing this Jinapanjara. It is,
Jinapanjara and
yes.
Duscharitra Vipasana, you said.
No, wait. First I'll
Okay.
bring this. Then I will recite the this 5 precept. Then I will read the Duccharita Vipak so that if I mistake, not do it, what are the consequence of that? After I do this much, I can extend this for 1 hour, 2 hour, 5 hour, 10 hour till sleeping. Like that for 7 days. So today we are on Thursday. Next Thursday,
Okay. Done.
Friday it ends. By Friday, we will be a better people.
For sure.
100%. It has to be. Without a break, if we do it, it works.
Hmm. Buddha have also said this thing, huh? In Satipatthana. If you maintain if you can be mindful for 7 days, you will become Aran
Yes.
without a gap.
Without a
Atapi
gap.
sampajano satima.
We shouldn't give a gap. Yes.
Hmm.
So that's the reason the process. First, second, third, like that. So first, Namo Tassa, understanding what is Buddha Dhamma Sangha.
Hmm.
And after that, come into Jinapanjara. Then by precept, then Duccharita Vipaka Sutta to reflect upon what are the consequences of not being in Sila.
Hmm. Correct.
Now, for the explanation of what is Buddha Dhamma Sangha, I have written also. There is video also, but there is also written. I will share that written one so you can go through it.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So our time starts now. If you want to meet up tonight, 9 p.m. also is okay. I have no problem.
If I am having any problem, I will call you anytime.
Yes.
I will message you in your WhatsApp, and
You don't have
if
to
you are free,
message,
we will
you
talk.
call. Nothing to message. 9 o'clock, you can call. So we'll keep a time, 9 o'clock. Every day, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Done.
All
Okay.
right. Good night. Oh, sorry. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for
Yeah,
your
sure.
time and
Okay.
all
Bye
this
bye.
beautiful lecture.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
Bye bye.